the Champaign Insurance Agency. Yesterday we talked about some insurance mistakes that can end up costing people thousands of dollars. Today I want to talk about one that honestly worries me the most. A lot of people carry the state minimum coverage, and I get why. When you're comparing quotes online or doing it yourself or speaking to an agent, those lower limits make price look better right away. But here's the problem. Those minimum limits are often nowhere near enough if a serious accident happens. Let me share a real life example on how and why. In Michigan, the current minimum bodily injury liability limits are $50,000, $100,000 per accident, although many older policies still may carry lower limits because they were in place before the law changed. In this scenario, a driver rear ends a vehicle in traffic going about 45 miles per hour. The driver of the other car, the one that was hit, suffered, say, a fractured wrist, a concussion, and had to be transported by ambulance to the hospital. After emergency care, surgery on wrist, physical therapy, say the total medical bills reached about $68,000. Because Michigan's a no-fault state, the injured driver's own PIP or medical coverage paid the medical bills initially, but the injuries met the threshold for a lawsuit because the person had serious impairment of bodily function and missed many months of work. The injured driver could file a lawsuit against the at-fault driver, the one who rear-ended him, for pain and suffering, excess wage loss, future medical complications. In this example, let's say eventually the case settled for $185,000. The at-fault driver's policy, the one that rear-ended the other party, only carried $50,000 in bodily injury coverage. The insurance company paid the $50,000 policy limit, and the remaining $135,000 now becomes that driver's personal responsibility. And when there's a judgment put against you, attorneys can go after you for money. This includes wage garnishment, bank account levies, property liens, structured repayment settlements. Excuse me. What makes situations like this especially frustrating is that increasing liability limits or speaking to an agent that is only offering $50,000, $100,000 because they want the sale. It's super simple, not as expensive as you think it is to bring it up to $250,000, $500,000. Usually maybe $10, $20 more per month to provide that extra hundreds of thousands of dollars in protection. That small difference in premium can make a difference between a claim being fully covered or someone facing six-figure financial loss. I appreciate you taking the time watching the video. Tomorrow we're going to talk about another coverage that protects you from something you can't control, drivers who don't have enough insurance. As always, any questions, feel free to give our office a call, 734-282-8700. Thank you. Have a wonderful day.